Hello, welcome students, welcome to TS classes. In the last video we have studied about the basics of average and we have solved some problem related to average. In this video we will continue the average chapter and do maximum types of problem. Okay, let's start our class. Here the first question is find the average of first 20 multiple of 7. Here it is asked the average value of 20 multiples of 7. That means the first multiple of 7 is 7 into 1. So first multiple is equal to 7 into 1. Second multiple is 7 into 2. Third multiple is 7 into 3. Similarly, we can find towards the 20 multiple of 7. That means the last number is 7 into 20 and we have to find its average value. So average means first of all we have to add the total number and divide it with the number of items. Here the number of item is 20. So we have to add all these numbers and divide it with 20. So if I add all these numbers, I can get 7 as common from all the factors. So by taking 7 as common, I can get 7 whole into 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus till the 20. And the average means it is divided with the number of entities. Here the entity is 20. So divided by 20. Now here what we have to do? We have to use a formula. The formula for 1 plus 2 plus 3 towards the 20. So here the formula is n into n plus 1 by 2 because the summation of n is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3 towards n. The formula is equal to n whole into n plus 1 by 2. So now I will put here n is 20. So here the answer will be 7 by 20 and this formula is equal to 20 into 21 divided by 2. Clear? The formula for 1 to 20, the addition will be 20 into 21 by 2. After simplification, the value will be 147 by 2, which is equal to 73.5. So the first question over, we'll go for the next question. Now let us try another type of problem. The question is asked, in a class, two sections A and B consist of 36 and 44 students respectively, which average weight is 40 and 35 kg respectively. Find the total average of a class. In this question it is asked, a class is given. This is a class and this class is consist of two sections, section A and section B. Section A, the number of student is 36. The section B, the number of student is 44. So the total number of students will be 80. And in average case, the total average of the section A is 40, whereas the average weight of the section B is 35. That means 40 is the average for 36 students and 35 is the average of 44 students. Now it is asked what is the average of the total class. So the average of the total class will be here, but we have to find it out. So for finding it out, first of all we have to check in average question the total value. That means what is the total value is we have to check. So if the weight of 36 student average weight is 40, then what will the total weight? The total weight will be 36 into 40, whereas the total weight of the section B will be 44 into 35. This is the total weight of section A. This is the total weight of section B. So what is total weight of the class? So total weight of the class will be the addition of these two. If this is the total weight and the total students are 80, then what will be the average? So average means we have to divide it by 80. After division, we can get the average value, which is equal to, here the average is equal to 37.25 kg. So this is the easiest way to calculate the average problem in such type of question. Now let us go for another type of question. The next question is, out of the three numbers the second number is twice of the first number and the thrice of the third number. If the average of three number is 44, find the three numbers. Here the question is asked, there are three numbers. So number 1, number 2 and number 3 is here. And here it is asked, the second number is twice of the first number. The second number, which is the twice of first. Second number, this one, is the twice of first number. If the first number is x by 2, then the second number will be x, which is the twice of first number. And here it is given thrice of the third number. Also the second number is the thrice of third. That means if the third number is x by 3, then it will be these 3 times. So the first number, second number, third number is given. Now the average value is 44. The average of 3 number is 44 given. So x by 2 plus x by 3 divided by 3 is equal to 44 is given. Find the 3 numbers. So this is the easy simplification. That means here the LCM is 6. So here will be 3x plus 6x plus 2x is equal to 44 into 3. That implies 11x is equal to 44 into 3 into 6. That implies x is equal to 44 into 3 into 6 by 11, and in the simplification the value will be x is equal to 72. If x is equal to 72 means x value, which is the second number, is 72. So the first number will be half, so it is 36, and the third number is 1 by 3, so it is 24. So 3 number we have got. Now let's go for next question. The next question is, the average of 25 result is 18, whereas the average of the first 12 number is 14 and the last 12 number is 17. Find the 13th number. This question is quite simple. In this question it is asked, there are 25 numbers. So here it is 25 numbers and the total average is 18. So average of the total 25 number is 18. So the total number will be, so total sum will be 25 into 18, which is equal to 450, and it is given what is, whereas the average of first 12 number. So the first 12 number, the average is 14. So the sum of first 12 is equal to 12 into 14, and whereas the sum of the average of the last 12 is equal to 17. So the sum of last 12 will be 12 into 17. So now we have got the total sum is given, the sum of the first 12 is given and sum of the last 12 is given. What is the 13th number? Here the 13th number we can get by the addition of 12, first 12 and last 12, and the total sum will be subtracted from the total sum of the 25 numbers. So the 13th number will be 450 minus 12 into 14 plus 12 into 17, which is equal to 78. So the 13th number is 78 is here. Now let's go for the next question. Is the average age of x, y and z is 25 years, whereas the average age of x and y is 20 years and the average age of y and z is 28 years. Find the ages of x, y and z. In such type of question, we have to find the total age. So in every case, we have to find the total work. So here, the average age of x, y and z is 25. So the summation of the age of x, y and z will be how much? So the summation of x, y and z age is equal to 25 into 2, which is equal to into 3, which is equal to 75 years. Now in the next line the question is given the average age of x and y is 20 years. So the summation age of x and y will be 20 into 2 is equal to 40 years. And next the average age of y and z is 20. So the sum of the age of y and z will be 28 into 2, 28 into 2, which is equal to 56 years. Here if I add this 2, that means x plus y and y plus z, I can get x plus y plus z and one extra y will be added, and the addition will be 40 plus 56, which is equal to 96. That means the ages of x, y, z and one extra y will be 96, and in the previous it is given that the x plus y plus z is equal to 75. So the value of y will be 96 minus 75, which is equal to 21 years. So the value of y is 21. So if the y value is 21 here, if I put in this equation, the value of x will be 40 minus 21, which is equal to 19 year, and the value of z will be 56 minus 21, which is equal to 35 years. Now in such type of question, we have to find what is the total value. After finding the total value, we can get the individual ages. Next question is, the average score of a cricketer in 40 innings is 50 runs. The highest score exceeds the lower score by 172 runs. Excluding these two, the average becomes 48 runs. Find the highest and lowest run of that cricketer. Here in this question, the question is very large, but the answer will be very easy. In this question, it is asked, there is a cricketer which he had played 40 innings. The average score of the 40 innings is given, which is 50 run, and the cricketer have a high score and a low score. Excluding these two score, its average becomes 48 in 38 matches. That means the total match is 40 and the average is 50 runs. So the total score will be 40 into 50, which is equal to 2000 runs, which is the total score in the 40 matches. And the last line it is given, excluding the highest and the lowest match, the average becomes 38. So 48 run. So the run is 48, which is the average of 38 matches. So the total score of the 38 match will be 38 into 48, which is equal to 1824 runs. So here I have got the total score of the 40 match and total score of the 38 match. So if I subtract the 40 minus 38, so here for the two matches, that means for the highest match and for the lowest match, the run which is equal to 2000 minus 1824, and the answer is 176 run. So 176 run is the addition of the highest and the lowest run, and it is also given that the highest score exceeds the lowest score by say 172 runs. That means the highest score minus the lowest score is equal to 172 run. Now here we have got highest plus lowest is equal to 176, highest minus lowest is equal to 172. So now if I can get the highest and lowest match. So the highest match will be the addition of these two divided by 2, and the lowest match will be the subtraction of these two minus divided by 2. So the highest match will be 176 plus 172 divided by 2, which is equal to 174 runs, and the lowest run will be 176 minus 172 by 2, which is equal to 2 runs. So in the question it is asked what is the highest and the lowest run. So the highest run is 174 run and the lowest run is 2 runs. So in this classes we have studied various types of problem related to average. In the next class we will study another chapter. Thank you.